Hey, y'all. It's me. We're waiting for a guest. Think I'm gonna leave the thank you screen up. Maybe not. Waiting for people to get in here. Normally, I have questions to ask. Today, we're just gonna wing it due to the fact we're kind of calling people out for the BS they've been putting out online.
Mom,
Just a second. Okay. Hey, Can. Yes, Mama Bear already knows. I'm waiting for her son to get over here. I heard this morning you guys went through all your paperwork. Where is his little turkey bite? Oh. Well, I heard all about it this morning. And we're awaiting patiently. Oh. Okay. So we're going to wait a little bit. I guess I could go play some of what's been said that we are going to be nipping the butt today. We just keep that to ourselves. Well, it's better than the other thing that Mama Bear just said to me. I asked where Bubba was, and she's like, well, he's either on the phone or he's shitting. One of the two. And there he is. Welcome to the stage. Welcome to the stage.
Hello, peoples.
Okay, it might be my volume. Okay. So, your sister's out here stirring up a stink.
Yeah, I see this.
You know, as an SA victim myself, where people do this stuff, it really makes me upset.
Well, yeah, as it should. I mean, the best thing, like I explained a couple times, the best thing to do is to let them talk, because they will talk themselves in a circle. Like,
Yep.
she's come full circle to talking herself back into a circle.
Oh yeah, I mean, now you guys are kin to Don and Candace. I mean,
Boy, I need to see the genealogy report on that one.
it's went totally crazy out here on the YouTube streets. So, and this all come from your sister.
Yes. I'm having a hard time comprehending how I'm related, to be honest with you.
I
Because I've
mean,
watched it, like I said, I watched it go full circle. And yesterday was the unveiling moment, When she sat there and said that she goes to like Thanksgivings, the family events and stuff like that. I confirmed yesterday that no, she don't. Not at all. She doesn't even talk to that side of the family.
well, I was gonna ask. I hear that Mama Bear comes and visits you and your baby mama and your daughter for Thanksgiving and Christmas. Where did that come from?
That was in Durant, Oklahoma, when I lived there, damn near 3 years ago.
So it's not currently going on.
No. Power on. Period. You're hearing my Bluetooth.
Yeah, I
This
heard
phone, it sucks.
it. So you can totally say that that is a lie. Okay,
Oh
that
yeah,
was one of the few that I giggled to myself because it's like, oh my god, how many more is she going to come up with? You know, and that she has to
yeah,
do this for her niece, and I'm like, you got to do what for your niece? Your niece doesn't even get to see her own
exactly.
daddy. What do you have to do for her? You know, so I figured this would be your chance to clear you and whoever else you would like to clear
I
on all
said
this.
at
Yeah.
this point, it's obvious and evident that nothing happened. Nothing happened between her and Jason. Nothing happened at all. Because she's caught herself now in several lies that I know of. I listened to it yesterday, and that was very damning for me because I was there for a minute. I was starting to believe. Then everything just started falling apart. Like these emails she was supposed to get and receive and send and everything. She just now got to doing it while she was on the internet. Interesting. You're supposed to do that the moment it happens. The moment you brought it all up, the moment everything got started. You had these people get up on the internet and send you money for the lawyer and everything. Well, why didn't you email him? All right. You forgot, right? And another thing that I noticed while she's on the lives and stuff, she has a heartbeat on YouTube looping. Um, had she done her research, yes, pacemakers go on the right side, but if you're having problems with your left ventricle, it's called a left ventricular assist device, and it has a very distinct sound, and it's nothing like what's looped on YouTube.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it goes wah, wah, wah. Yeah, it has that exact damn near sound. It doesn't have a heartbeat. You don't have a heartbeat if you have an LVAD. There is no RVAD either. RVAD is pacemaker.
My
And if
friend,
you have a pacemaker, you're essentially you have to have a heart replaced.
mine and your mom's friend Can has a pacemaker, and I asked here recently to see the scar.
Is it the same scar that Taylor has?
No, sir.
I figured not. They split you all the way from the top of your sternum down to the bottom of your solar plexus, which is the bottom of your breastplate.
Now she does have a small scar in that area, but it's nothing compared to what your sister claims.
No. What my sister claims looks like a cigarette burn.
It looks like either a cigarette burn or self-inflicted wound.
Yeah, it could be very well either one. Because she had this little fad going there for a little while. She'd taken, scratch herself up and say she's cutting and everything. And I'm like, those are superficial. This is attention.
Yeah.
Like, why are you turning yourself into a cutting board? That's for the kitchen. You're not a utility for the kitchen. What are you doing? You're a human being.
Has she always been the type of person to take something and take it too far?
Which time?
Okay. That was my one question. I think that could
Which time? This one is about the furthest I've heard it go.
So she's always done stuff for attention because obviously she used to claim she was cutting. So
Yeah, pretty much. This is one of the ones that got me off. This one caught me off guard. I didn't know this one was going to go down. I guess she wasn't the center of attention. The eyes wasn't on her, and she wasn't in the middle of the stage, so she threw herself in the limelight there.
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, it seriously damaged your reputation. I can't save you from what I had to do last night, woman. I told you to no, especially my kid. You mentioned my kid on these panels that I have no fucking idea who you're talking to, and you told them where my kid lives, and I have a really big fucking problem with that. And so, with me saying something to her, and it didn't stop, and she mentioned my kid's location yesterday, I got mom involved. I got the kid's mom involved. Damn right. Now, I was nice. Mama's not going to be nice. Mom's not going to be nice at all. I can't save her from that one. She got herself there. So, she didn't want to listen to Big Brother. Well, it's time to listen to Big Sister.
One of the few, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And she gets up there, and she starts talking all that down and stuff about, baby mom and everything. Well, I got to stand behind that because you got up there yesterday lying, saying you're visiting and contacting and everything. And when I turned around and got a hold of everybody, no, you haven't. You haven't been there since 23. Let's get that straight. I have dates and timestamps. I have access to my old doorbell. I mean, I have those videos. I have the video of the day you left. You didn't think I'd have that.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. It's like one of them brute forces meets technologically advanced. Because she thinks she can roll people with the, I call it the Tarzan on the vines, swinging through the vines of the jungle.
Yeah.
She took a stroll through the woods, but she swung on the vines. It's kind of like one of them. She jumped over 3 rivers and cleared four cave systems with big panthers and stuff in it. That's the type of person you're dealing with, folks. Who the hell works for Petco at 3? Mm-hmm. Yep, this is the aptitude level we're dealing with.
Now,
and this $4,000 that she had when she left, no, I can discredit that one too because she didn't have a damn thing. I paid her phone bill before she left. Oh, we don't want to talk about that one, do we? Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't want to give credit to the ones who led the path when you were lost. I'm sorry, I ain't got in the couth. I done sit back and I listen, and I put myself back in the neutral territory, kind of listened to how she was doing her little spiel and everything, and all them lies came out yesterday. I'm like, that motherfucker. Really?
because she even had, because you came to me and you were talking to me about stuff, and I'm like, huh, interesting. So I
was highly conflicted because a lot of it was conflicting information.
And so I'd go to mom and ask mom, the questions you asked me, and I'd get the answers from her. And I'd listen to what you had to say. I had to listen to what she had to say. And y'all's stories were lining up. The only one that wasn't lining up in this was Taylor's. And I'm like, hang on.
Oh, this one done went from like, this is how it went. We're going straight down the track. Then all of a sudden, squirrel off in the trees on the left side of the damn football field. How we get to a football field? We don't know. We were on a track. That's how this one went.
Yeah.
Because before she left, she was, talking them up and everything. She had this whole story going about how she met the dude. And I don't even know what the dude's beef is with me. I ain't never done nothing to him. I mean, he's just a young man. He's very angry, is all I can think of. I mean, I used to be the same way when I was his age, I guess. Apparently, she was in Walmart, and hell, it was some part of Texas. I know it was Texas for sure because my sister lives in Texas. She was with Autumn. That's my sister's name. You can ask my sister. She'll tell you the same thing. This never happened. Apparently, some dude she knew from the internet met her up at this Walmart. Her boyfriend was apparently at this Walmart too, and they were friends or some kind of acquaintances or whatever. Well, dude smacks Taylor. Taylor gets all crying and red faced and everything, and well, the boyfriend beats the hell out of the dude, and that's how they've been together since. So he came all the way down to Texas, beat somebody's ass, went all the way back to Washington, had her fly all the way back to Washington with him. Is this how it went? This is the story that I've been told. Very conflicting.
Wow.
Oh yes, it's the person you're dealing with because I mean, for this like, we're talking about Captain America like level of Chad here. This guy's he's a Giga Chad. Like comes all the way to save the day, like 1,300 miles away. Like, dude, you got my highest respect if that's really the case, man. It's like you had supersonic hearing, bro. Like you heard it go down before it went down. And none of that story made sense at all. And I even got a hold of my sister Autumn, and she corroborated the story to no extent because it didn't happen. And then my brother, he gets up there and starts taking her side. My brother Ty. I mean, I don't talk to him. I haven't talked to him in damn near 3 years. I don't know what the hell he's on, but if he believes it, he's got to be some kind of special level retarded, like carries around crayons and a helmet type retarded. I'll say it because he cheap shotted the whole ordeal and saying everybody's got their day coming and everything. And I'm sitting there like, from what? Hold on, bro. Like, this is the same girl. Like, this is the same sister that sit in my house when you were living with me and came up with this whole story that just didn't make sense at all. The story front was she was beefing with somebody on the internet. That person came all the way down in Louisiana, came in and took something out of her damn room and took off. But yeah, this is the level of insanity we're dealing with.
Wow.
Yeah, me and my brother looked at each other like, are you believing any bit of this shit? Because I'm not. I'm not buying any bit of it. I don't think they came all the way from wherever the hell and came down here just to fool with her.
So it sounds like she has a lot of stories that she loves to tell, and unfortunately, this time it's coming to bite everyone in the family's ass.
Oh yeah, she's done told a story that's hurting people's reputation. This is serious.
Yeah.
And she figures that if she can woo a couple people on the internet, well, she's got the world at that point. She's got everybody by the balls, she thinks. Well, like I said, the most strategic thing for me to do is sit back and go quiet because she's her own worst enemy. She'll literally she will grenade herself by letting herself talk. It's proven now at this point. Go ahead and look at the lives and go crime lines and lies. Go look.
Yeah.
Most of this information she's spewing out is incorrect, and I can corroborate every bit of it that's incorrect because I was there for 25 years. I know this girl. I'm gonna tell you, she's a liar. She's lying. She's done backtracked so many times yesterday, it's not funny. She's backtracked more than a damn VCH on like rewind on Barney. Like I used to watch Barney all the time. That rewind button was hot. I think this one. I think she lost a few brain cells going that high altitude or something.
Okay. So what was the alleged kidnapping?
Huh?
Alleged kidnapping in Salt Creek.
Who the hell kidnapped who? I'm not aware of that one. Well, this is new. Enlighten me.
That's what I got messaged.
Nobody got kidnapped in Salt Creek.
I'll send it to you. Maybe you'll.
Yeah, that might help. I'm lost. Hold on, where's the compass?
Facebook.
Okay, so what that is, apparently the owner of the campground that we were staying at, apparently, no, I'm not even going to say apparently because apparently is not a strong enough suited word for it. Allegedly is a stronger word. He reached his arm through the window and was trying to get in through the unlocked camper. That everybody get their phonics books and follow real slow with me. Try to stick his arm to break into the unlocked camper. He stuck his arm through the window and tried to get in. The door was nowhere near anybody or the damn window. The window that she was talking about in reference to was screwed shut. As Cattle King, we both screwed that window shut and siliconed it. It leaked. Don't know how he got past all that, but he did a damn good job of repairing it on the way back home in the middle of the night at 32 degrees. Because it's damn cold in Oklahoma, let me tell you that. So these some of these I call them flywheel stories because they kind of fly off the damn wheel of thought, the wheel of train, the wheel of truth.
Well, the message I got after that was Taylor said the owner tried to get her out of the camper. So.
Well, it's not real hard. Just go through the unlocked door, bud. I mean, I got no couth, y'all. I mean, the door was unlocked. I was in the damn camper. I didn't see nobody's arm reach through there. Oh, she fails to mention that when I was sitting across from her. Yeah. Wonder what she's got to say now. Because she looked at me, because what it was one of the cats we had got up on the window, right? It's got the screens on the outside of the camper windows, because some of them slide open. The cat got on the screen on the outside of the window trying to get back in the damn camper. And she freaked out. She said, "What the fuck was that?" Literally quoting her words, "What the fuck was that?" I look outside the window, there's a cat. That's the only time anything had ever touched the window that she had ever referenced to. And I was there. There was a cat on the outside of the window. It wasn't the campground owner wasn't out there. He wasn't peeping Toming it up in the bush. We didn't even have bushes. Like, she's off her rocker, y'all. She needs medication. That's heart medication. Needs damn brain medication. Her cornbread's not done in the middle. She's dense. Shit. It's my sister. I'll say it. I don't care. I'll tell her to her face. You're dense. You've really lost it on this one, kid.
Do you think she'd understand what dense means at this point?
I asked her. I'm gonna ask you a simple question: does lead sink or float? It sinks. Yeah, that's about your headspace right now. Sink it to the bottom of the damn ocean. So wherever these are coming from, these are out of this world.
Like I said, it infuriates me to have to do this and call someone out for lying about stuff like this. You know,
if she would have kept her damn mouth shut, and this is a pro tip: if you keep your damn mouth shut about certain shit and don't keep spewing it, you look more believable. But if you keep on and keep on and keep on and keep on, it's called the compile effect. When you start lying so much, you've compiled one lie. Now you got to keep that fucker going. See, it's a perpetual motion machine. You got to come up with a lie to keep the lie just rolling down the hill, rolling. Because if you don't, it's all going to fall apart. And what happens when snow fall apart? It just lays across the land. And now you're picking up scattered pieces of ice crystals, or AKA snow. But the truth rolls down the hill smooth. It never gets bothered. Some people didn't grab that concept in 3rd grade. I damn sure did. I wonder if can she be countered? Oh yeah, she can be countered with it. It's called false allegations.
yes.
And I think false allegation charges need to be filed.
Yep.
Because this was a waste of resources. This was a waste of people's money. This was a waste of time on YouTube. Servers should go on and take it down. I mean, I'm already going to file privacy complaint because my daughter's address and town and everything was leaked, and I did not approve of that in any way. Nobody spoke to me about it in any way, in any capacity, or any professional manner. So, yeah, I will be filing a report for that one. I mean, I don't typically strike people and report them on YouTube. It's be my first time doing it, but I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. Pisses somebody off. Oh well, you should have censored your content. I mean, not everybody should know where my daughter lives. I mean, I don't need vindictive people going after that. I mean, it wouldn't be smart. It would not be smart. I mean, her, Eli, he's a damn good dad. I mean, he'll take care of his own. I'll tell you that. It's not a wise idea. And they have access to, they have access to their own lives and stuff. And you just want to go in there and spew it on YouTube and say all this bullshit about it and try to involve them in it. It's like they have no contact with you. They have hardly any contact with me. I fucked up that portion of my life. I ain't scared to admit it. I'm a man. I can admit where I fucked up and where I faulted. But for you to go out there and say all this dumb shit, trying to get somebody on your side, it's not working because people still have connections. I still have connections. When I invalidated that shit yesterday, it's like I looked at my mom. I was like, "Do you believe this shit? $4,000 where?" Because she had $4,000. He wouldn't have paid for the plane ticket. She would have paid for the plane ticket. She would have paid for her phone bill. She would have bought her new phone and everything like she claimed to have had when she got up there and everything. Wait a minute. So why are we backtracking? I mean, if you had all this money, you got all this money, and he's got this badass job, takes care of a ranch and everything. I mean, why is people sending you money on YouTube for a fucking lawyer? Well, if you got all these assets and this financial freedom, should I say, why? You got the world at your fingertips, unlimited information, child. Like,
here's the thing.
Why do you need to go to YouTube? Why do you got to get these strangers involved in shit? I mean, like, you're not doing it real smart.
If she needed money for a lawyer, she can go get one for free.
Yes, exactly. It even states when you read your Miranda rights, when you are involved in a criminal investigation, if you go to jail, the words are, I mean, I've read them a few times. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you free of cost, paid by the court of law, the people of the state. Mm-hmm. Our taxes go to pay for your free lawyer, your free counsel. I mean,
so you don't have to. It's for the exploited children out there. Okay, she was supposedly a child when this happened. Why is she going through Micmac? Why is she going to YouTube? Why is this out here? It should have never been put out here until it had been a case.
Until a resolution was reached, it should have never been breached.
Exactly.
Like, because now you got all this bullshit going on about this man. He works his ass off. He drinks. He's got a flaw. Everybody does. I guarantee you half the people that are talking about this man, they can't pass a drug test. They can't pass a hair follicle. Oh, God forbid a hair follicle. That brings back 7 years. I mean, half these people that are talking about this man have no fucking better thing to do than to educate and judge him on the other side of a screen, for one. Two, they got enough time to pity somebody else. That means that if they're insecure about something, he's doing something better than they are. Haters are always going to hate on somebody that's doing better than they are doing. This man has bucked up and said and defended everything up to this point. He's discredited it this far, to this point. I mean, I'm a studier of body language. I've been interrogated a few times. I've interrogated people. I mean, I've been in supervisors' positions and shit like that. I've fired people from job sites and shit. I know humans and how their body language and everything interacts with how their mind works. This man, his body language is open when he talks about it. He doesn't get nervous. He doesn't get fidgety and everything else like somebody would if, per se, you were guilty of something and you didn't want it to come to light. This man, he's really not bothered. That just tells you everything you need to know. I wasn't bothered by it because I wasn't involved in it. Wasn't involved in any one bit of capacity. I kept strutting like the dog down the street going pissing on fire hydrants. My day wasn't fucked with. This man wasn't fucked with either. I mean, that just tells me everything I need to know. And I've encountered more than one person,
Yeah.
So, that tells me what I need to know. So yeah, and this explicit information that she could have gotten from anywhere. She could have made this up. This could have been manufactured in her head. Everybody has that capacity to manufacture stories, scenarios, and everything else in that category up in their own head. I mean, she plays on the internet way too much. She could have got these from forums, chat rooms. I mean, somebody could have literally told her in a forum or chat room to say, hey, this is how you get, people to look at you and you get attention and shit, just say your dad raped you or whatever.
Well,
Very, very possibly could have came from the internet.
I had a friend at one point in time whose whose niece decided she didn't want him in her house anymore and did exactly this.
Yeah.
And fucked up his whole entire life. Because
Another variable that I have sit and considered is when she first left, she fucked things off beyond repair with all the lies and bullshit. Starting all this off, starting this precursor of bullshit she's got now, this menagerie of malarkey. Dad said, you know what? Since you're saying all these lies and bullshit and you're getting everybody into uproars and fights, you can't come back home, kid. You got to straighten your life out before we can worry about you straightening your life out under our roof. Fair enough. Fair enough. You know how many times I've done that? I've came home, left out, came home, I mean, you have to go home a certain number of times to realize that maybe you are fucking your life up. I mean, it may take one or two times. It may take the rest of your life. But she has fucked herself beyond, you can't, I mean, I don't want to see you. I mean, I'm your brother. I love you to death, but I don't want to visit with you right now. I don't want to talk to you because I don't want anything said about me, goddamn. Nope. I'd rather not be in the same room with you by myself. And we grew up together. That's how far this shit has gotten. I don't trust you. I don't trust anything you say. I mean, and I can't be faulted for that.
So,
and I don't think people should keep attacking my folks for it because at this point it's pretty evident nothing happened.
So what court cases has she been talking about when she talks about the court cases?
Court cases. I'm not too aware of that. The only court that child's ever been in is custody battles when we were way, way young. And that's because my grandparents fell ill and they couldn't take care of us anymore. And my mom had to transfer just all the residencies, those schools and everything, the necessary paperworks, just transfer guardianship and custody over to mom.
Mm-hmm.
Because, my dad was being a dick early in his life and shit. When we were with my biological, he was being a dick, didn't want, us to go see our mom because whatever fucking reason, because they didn't get along, you know how divorce stories work. This shit happens all the time. This ain't no, star-spangled newfound bullshit. I mean, just more divorce rates are like this. I mean, this is how it typically goes. And once my grandparents fell ill, he disappeared out of the picture. He dipped out. My biological, he dipped. He didn't raise us too much. He wasn't too much around. So when grandma and grandpa fell ill and grandma died, grandpa went to, a home and shit. And about a week after, grandma had passed, mom was in the proceedings of, transferring the guardianships over because she played it smart. She did a good one. But she can't come home at this point because she's done started so much bullshit and she figures about the only way she's going to come home, Jason's not in the picture. Nobody thought about that one, did they? No, I'll say it one more time for the people in the back. Taylor figures the only reason she gets to come home is if Jason's not in the picture and if she woos mom over with a sob story. Well, I'll put it out there. I ain't scared.
I asked your mom this, back when she come on your mom's live and talk to your mom about all this bullshit. I asked her, I was like, why does she want you and Jason separated so badly? Is she that miserable that she wants you just as miserable as her?
Yeah, self-reflection isn't easy. She can't self-reflect on herself or any good situation she's put herself in to boast herself above anybody else's standard. And that's exactly it. If she's got to be miserable, everybody has to be miserable. She's the type that would go into a movie theater and buy out every other seat so on Valentine's Day, nobody could sit next to each other. We're talking about spite, y'all. She really figures that a hole wouldn't be punched in that story. She figured dates and times would add up imaginarily in her head, and everybody else would just run with it. Well, most people did, and you got people like me that sit back and just let her do her thing for a minute. And when she catches herself up, wait, what'd you say? You said what? No, that's incorrect. How many more things are you gonna say? 2 or 3 more, and then it's like, this ain't adding up. Now she done wasted this lady's time on the fucking internet. She's done vulgarly ruined his reputation with anybody and everybody. It's like, did you task failed successfully? Like, what did you expect with this outcome? Like, you're just. I mean, if my biggest thing is, if it happened, why didn't she say anything back then? I mean, I damn sure did when something happened to me. Oh, I mean, right away. You can give a fuck whose feelings it hurt. We're from the same mom, the same dad. I mean, we should be basically programmed the same. But I mean, I'm left-handed. That might be the issue. I think with the right side of my brain. She thinks with the left. Well, what's left of the left?
So were any of you kids ever essayed?
Me and her was by my cousin, but we were under our grandparents' roof. So mom had nothing to do with it. Mom found out, though. Mom was pissed. Police reports were filed. Charges were filed. But that was God. I was 6, 7. Shit, I can't even remember. I was young. I was like way young. But as far as like, Daryl, fucking Jason goes, no, not at all. I mean, this is the first I'm literally hearing about most of this shit. And I'm like, it's awful convenient. You had 3 boys around you. It's some variable of time. And sometimes there was 3 guys right there. And we could have said something to your brothers at least. I get that you might have been scared of what happened to them. But, we can go about it the legal way, the gangster way, the cordial way. There's ways to go about shit. I mean, you don't just let it keep happening to you. I didn't. I mean, most people don't. Some people do out of fear in certain situations, but what situation were you going to be put so vilely in that if you said something, it would have compromised your whole life story? Please tell me. Somebody please enlighten me, because I'm missing that chapter, because apparently she was so scared to say anything. But if it's gonna harm him like it's gonna harm him now, why didn't you say anything then? It's gonna have the same effect then as opposed to now. I mean, this is astronomically fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't think this one out too well. She figured everybody run with it, and somebody would be in some shiny handcuffs, and she'd be seeing mom a week later, or something to that extent. I can guarantee you that's what she was thinking. Well, it did not happen that way.
Asked about an ex-boss.
Ex-boss, that would have been Christopher Hicks. That was the man who violated me. That man is sitting in Angola State Prison for 77 years. I said something immediately after the man touched me. That was my case. You can go look it up. It was 2013. I was 13 years old. Matter of fact, it's Vines versus Hicks. You can look it up. I'll publicly announce my information. I'm not scared. I don't like to be involved in stuff I don't have any relation to or any correlation with, but once people, libel and say things that aren't true and try to back it, with, litigation and everything, it's like, wait a minute. You don't know anything about perjury, do you? No, let me enlighten you, child. You know this shit right here can put you in jail for up to 25 years? Yeah. It's called false allegation. It's called libel. It's called defamation of character. It's called slander. I mean, those charges are going to get tacked on after the state picks up your false allegation charges and wasted resources. They're going to make you a felon right there. So, yeah, she didn't think about the legal consequences of what she was doing. I mean, somebody who is apathetical in the legal system like me, I already know I know the outcome for her. She's going to go to jail. She's going to go to jail for false allegations. If I have to file them myself, because I will. Because I know how to. I know the proceeding, the process. I know how to do it. And I'm about half tempted because I was involved in it. Then it got cleared up on the internet that I wasn't involved in it. So right there, that's discrediting yourself. And everybody was against me for a minute. Everybody for a hot minute fucking hated me. But she discredited it and everybody, fucking hop in back chat. Here's the stage and all this other shit. Come on my live. And it's like, y'all about some slimy sons of bitches. Because hold on a minute. Hold on. Not only are y'all hypocritical, man, y'all are dense too. Damn. Y'all are the horses we lead to water, and y'all would fucking fall head first in the son of a bitch and drown. I'm sorry. They would. They'd fall head first in and drown.
So true. I mean,
I think a judge would have to take a recess because he would laugh. He would laugh his ass off. This young man, he'd lead the horses in water and they would drown. They would. I mean, if they were ducks, they'd fly fucking backwards.
oh.
These are people that should have discovered gravity and let the damn apple drop on their head. They'd get some sense then. And these are one of them's kin to me. This is my problem. It's like, wait a minute. Did the intelligence just skip your generation or what? What happened? Wait a minute.
I said he was handing out brains. Did you hear train and run the other direction, ma'am?
Everybody on the cuckoo train. So we said brains, and she took off the other direction. She thought she was hopping the train to Cuckooville. She went to Kalamazoo, Michigan. It's outrageous. It really is.
Yeah. Can, if you're still in here, if you want to use that wrench to take out certain people, you can.
Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Let's see what's all going on. I forgot about the comments. Queen of mobs. It's not being fake. It's called being analytical. This is kind of how, spies and private investigators work. We kind of sit in neutral territory and kind of just watch people destroy themselves. Because the truth, it comes out. And it comes out fast. And it comes hard. It's like a brick wall. Well, that's how pugs were made. They were birthed and shot into a brick wall. Even the dates, y'all, the dates are so far from off. I mean, I'm glad she's not a watchmaker. Them watches will be running backwards. Yeah, she developed time travel. She understands the Coriolis effect. See, if I travel fast enough backwards, the world will believe me. Well, nobody believes. My real question is, what are you gonna do when you get so far out there and you get stuck, and nobody's gonna save you because you done burnt every bridge there was? You didn't think about that one, because he's not gonna be around forever. He's eventually gonna move on. He's eventually gonna face his own persecution. Something's gonna happen with him. He's not gonna be around forever. Y'all fight like cats and damn dogs. Just the other night I was listening to my brother on the damn, tie, he was up on there, and that dude was talking about whooping me and everything. I'm sitting like, dude, I don't even know you. Who are you, you fucking freak? The last conversation I had with you, you were threatening me, and I was having a calm conversation with you. It's like, calm down there, hotshot. You don't want to blow out your diaper, do you? Kids, man, kids. They say they start maturing about around the age of 21, 25. I don't think that one, she ain't ripe. She ain't right or ripe. That orange is green still. Like I said, that cornbread ain't done in the middle. And some of the unbelievable stuff she says. Hell, even I'm still scratching my head like, wait a minute, when did that happen? I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
What was that?
your mother is yelling at me. I don't want to be there, but she's being here. She's yelling. She's yelling about the dead air.
I mean, it is kind of dead air, but why is she yelling? She yelling. She always yelling. You want to no, don't do that.
Anyone uncomfortable, and I get it. And she wanted you to be able to clear the air for you and the kid, and I get that.
They're there for most of these freaks. I mean, hell. I mean, come on. You can't possibly sit there and listen to a conversation and not think, just what the fuck is going on with them hard-boiled eggs up there? Them ain't hard-boiled no more. Them scrambled. Like, have a 10-minute conversation with her. Ask her about, I don't know, just anything, and just watch the tangent shifts. I mean, I thought I had bad bipolar, but no. This ain't even bipolar. This is, shit, North Pole, South Pole here. Them damn brain cells are so far divided. Hell, I say she's dense. I don't even know if she's dense. She might be arid in the head. There's not be no brain cells up there. Dense, that means you have, a lot of, properties
Now,
and everything smushing together.
Let me ask you this. Do you feel better now that you have cleared the air and put your true feelings out there?
Oh, yeah. Because like I said, it just takes a little bit of time to let somebody run it and run it and run it and run it, because you always know that as a victim to a victim, we don't like to talk about our cases. We don't like to give specific information. I don't like to fucking remember that it happened, but it happened. I can't change that. I wouldn't want to go on YouTube and talk about it. I wouldn't want to go and tell people that I don't know about it. It was, I mean, in ways that most people will probably take wrong, but it was hard enough to tell my mom because of, I'm a man. I should have dealt with it myself, but this dude was bigger than I was. What was I going to do? 13 years old, I'm barely 130 pounds. This dude was 6'3". I mean, there comes a certain caveat to things, but immediately my mom knew what happened to me. She knew immediately. It didn't take a day. It didn't take a week. It was immediate. Right after the incident happened, I told my mom the sheriffs were there. Yeah. They have body camera of it. We have body camera of it. I mean, I have those receipts. You can go for you. They're there. So my my apathetical thinking power on it is, it's not lighting up the room like it should, because there's so many flaws and holes been punched in it so far. It's like a block of Swiss cheese. You throw it in water, it's gonna float. The rest of the shit's gonna sink. That boat floated for a little bit, but all them holes caused it to just slowly sink, Like I mentioned before, I don't like talking about my case, but she's proud up there and, all with it, got her hand shaking in the air, fucking rah-rah with it. And it's like, you're awful proud to have been, touched and everything so many years ago, mind you, but you're awful proud to talk about it. It's hard for me to talk about it. I mean, it takes hours of prying at me. I mean, I'll talk about it now because I'm clearing the fucking air. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of it. You know, I ain't gonna, tell the details and what all happened and everything, but that should be for your attorney's ears and not the internet. Yeah, you can tell the internet this is the case going on, this is what happened, but specific details are only for my attorney and legal counsel's ears until everything hits resolution.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the motherfuckers in handcuffs, I'm not giving you the full story, but this is what happened. This is what we got going on currently in my little vlog, whatever. Yeah, that was nothing of the sort.
Just a second. Tammy, this is your second time of coming in. First it was Queen Boss. Now you're coming in as Southern. Please stop. Just stop. If you're welcome into this chat, you have been invited in. Okay, sorry. They're so enthused what you have to say.
You said what again? You broke up.
They're so enthused on what you have to say.
Oh yeah, they always are. Because they figure it's a covert story to protect mom and dad and everything. But I mean, why? Can you? I mean, if one of y'all can give me, there's a plethora of reasons of why, but one specific scientific reason why I'd want to protect anybody from this. I mean, this is my little sister and everything. I mean, why would I want to hide something that I want to persecute myself?
Yeah.
That's being bilaterally hypocritical. It's not a tactic that would most be used, That's only kind of like with, how I watched it all fall apart, I had to be bilaterally with it, I kind of believe it, but I kind of want to see where this goes because she's too excited with it.
Here's another question for you. So whenever your sister was 14, was your mom dating or with anybody?
14. Let's see. She's 21 now. I'm 14. I would have been 18. She was with Jason. She's been with Jason for years since I was, 13.
Well,
I've known Jason for over 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah, just about 13 years. 12, actually. I've known Jason for a long time. And hell, I've known Jason. Jason's done more than my biological father. I've known him. I know more of Jason. Jason is my dad. I mean, he earned that title as my dad years ago. He put a roof over our head. He went out to work every day. He made sure everybody was taken care of. He didn't have to do that. He stepped in where most stepped out. He did the literal form of a stepfather. Where my father stepped out, he stepped in. I have a father, yeah. His name is William Barrymore. I have a dad. His name is Jason. There is a very, very broad line between a father and a dad. Any man can be a father. It takes a real man to be a dad. And people can contradict me on that. I don't care. Because everybody has their flaws. Everybody fucks up in life, And whatever he's got going with his past, if you're dwelling in the past, you'll never seek forth the future. The future is nowhere in the past unless you're searching for scientific results on why the future didn't work. The other bullshit in the past, he did this, he said that. That's not scientifically evaluable to what you're doing in the future. You have no substance to drag it on. These people don't get that. They have to be right-handed. Left-handed people see the world very articulable. Like we're second to best intelligence. This is why I do this is why I just sit back and watch it all fall apart. Because just listening to her talk, she destroys herself and everything she says. She'll say one thing, 10 minutes later she's backtracking what she said 10 minutes before. Where she takes 3 steps up, she'll nosedive off the damn cliff and make them 3 steps back up and nosedive off the cliff again. Just to grab your attention, just for the sole purpose of telling the story. This is my sister we're dealing with, y'all. I'm a trusted source. I've been there for 25 years. I'll testify court my right hand on the Bible, sworn in under oath. Don't bother me. I'll make the judge crack up laughing. Because he'll see through the bullshit. He'll be like, man, I can't believe y'all believed her. Have y'all had a conversation? Yeah, many. Been there for 25 years, Your Honor. This one's a little wild.
Yeah.
She took herself off her meds, y'all. I mean, she was only on like I don't know. I think it was like Abilify for like attention and trazodone for sleep. That was it. She ain't never been on the heart meds. She's never had any heart problems. It skipped her generation. It got me. I got congestive heart failure. It got me. It skipped her entirely. The only thing she had was a like a blood. It wasn't even blood disorder. It was a lactose intolerant.
Yeah. That your mom told me about her being lactose because we went through a phase with me that I noticed I can drink milk and be fine. I eat cheese, like macaroni and cheese and stuff, and it makes me sick as sick can be.
Oh yeah, that's me. I can drink. Well, I'm actually very lactose intolerant. Tears my stomach up. It fucks me up. But I eat cheese. Now I drink milk. I drink so much milk and so many lactose based ingredients and everything. I basically force my body into mutating itself to accept it. Which a lot of people don't know because they don't study their body and biology. Like somebody I know. That girl never had sex until she left at the age of 18 when she went to that dude up there in Washington.
Oh, there's some things that brothers should not know about their sisters. Just saying.
You said what?
Nothing.
That's what she told me. That was on the phone about 4 weeks ago.
Oh,
I should have recorded it, but I don't record phone calls simply because, one, if I ain't got nothing to hide, if I ain't guilty about something, if I have a guilty conscience about anything, why should I be recording in the first place? A lot of people record for their own safety, and the safety of publics, and what other people will say. I get that. But if I ain't got no reason for it. So, I should have recorded it now, looking back and seeing that this shit really unfolded. But that's what she told me.
so you found out 3 to 4 weeks ago that your sister was still a good girl clerk till the time she moved up to Washington.
Absolutely. Right hand on the Bible.
How could she have been essayed by Jason? People, stop and think about that.
Yeah, but they don't stop and think about that because there's no stop sign. They run with stories.
I mean, the ones who are trying to eavesdrop in, I see all 13 of you. I only know of 3 of you that are here. The rest of you are just sitting in just to hear. So the 13 of you that are just sitting in here just to listen in, you know, if she was still a good girl before she went to Washington, that means she was not touched by Jason.
Exactly. I can quote her exact words, but that's disturbing and vile. But paraphrasing would be more along the lines of, when I got off the plane, I was ready to see my boyfriend because we went to have fun. Yep, exact words. Well, not exact words, paraphrasing, but quoted words would be too vile and disturbing for the internet.
Yes, A1, it's the drama that brings the money. And
Yep.
that's the whole problem I have with any of these communities, including the drama community.
You can monetize drama. You can monetize a fake story. Anything sells, that do it for clicks and views.
So I hope everyone's questions were just answered because mine were.
Go back and watch her lives if you don't believe me. She tears herself apart and everything she says from the beginning of the first live when I was in it up until the one yesterday. She destroyed her own fucking story, her own self.
Yes,
She destroyed it. She said it. It's amazing.
Ask your question, A1. I know you don't mean no harm. Heck, I should have set this up as a Q&A anyway.
This is, I mean, it's pretty much Q&A because a lot of people need answers, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
questions out there.
That's the reason why I haven't blocked certain people. The only one that I blocked that was in the chat was uh whatever her name was. The queen whatever. And that's because I know who it is and I don't want them in my chat. Do you think the creators around her encouraged all this from the one on set? Thank you. You want me to answer that or do you want uh Bubba to answer that? I will say yes. That's my opinion. Bubba, do you think the creators around her encouraged this from the onset? Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. It's a very well known tactic of emotional manipulation because they see her. I mean, like I mentioned before, guys, have a 10-minute conversation with this child. You will see exactly the aptitude level that I'm talking about. I mean, they sit there and they talk to her for a minute. They realized her emotions were easy to break into, and they flipped the whole script on somebody that they didn't like because, oh, fuck him, right? You know what I mean? I mean, anybody, it's basically, it's like telling your 4-year-old child to go, carry the watermelon slice Fruit Loops to mom or some shit, The child's going to do what you say. And if they have, some kind of influence over her, some kind of hold, a title, like she calls them mom and everything like that, like she's plainly said to my mom, others have come to my mom, hey, she calls me mom, this, that, and the other. She's going to follow suit and instructions because they done ramped up a story, promised her a bunch of bullshit, and now it's not working out for her. Now she's backtracking. But look at the lies. I mean, you'll see it. It's plain view. You got to look at it from the outside looking in. You got to come in it with a fresh mindset of, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm going to listen to it.
Yeah. Well, A1, I will agree. I think this is, how do I word this? This is one of those, it gets the attention to your channel because we just came out of the Arctic bullshit. You're able to throw another creator underneath the bus and not ring your own name because, oh my God, look, we were just trying to help her. We didn't know she was lying.
Exactly.
But, it was, we just tried. Nah, bullshit. You guys
No,
knew she
she's
was
a
lying. You
victim
guys
of her
put her up.
own stupidity.
You put her up to it. I mean, there's no way around it.
No, not at all. She's cooked at this point. I mean, she is her own worst enemy. And I'll speak it till I'm blue in the face and I die from speaking it. Go back and look and listen from the date I was on there till yesterday. You'll see it all unravel. I seen it unravel. I mean, I've known it for 25 years and it unraveled in ways I didn't expect it to unravel. I'm sitting there like, wait, what? And I believe that? Hold the fuck on a minute. And the age changes. First it's 14, then 18, back to 14, then 12. I heard of an age of 11. It's like, hold on, wait. He
Now,
touched you when this age, but now it's this age, now it's this age. Then it went from touching to raping. Inconsistencies, man. Too many of them. At least for a formidable criminal case.
all right. Did you have anything else you would like to add? She's never lied to me either, A1. That's just it. You know, I can honestly say Mama Bear has always stood on her words to me. Even when it came to Candace, she said she wanted to talk to her. That's all she ever wanted from me was to let her talk to Candace. I got it to work. We're now, if we don't hear from each other at least once a day as the group chat, you can even ask Bubba if you don't hear, if she's not on the phone with at least us once a day as a group chat, there's something wrong. Am I wrong, Bubba?
You're not wrong.
And I'm calling Bubba going, what's wrong with mom? At that point.
Exactly. Cause I stay, regardless of what fuck happens, I stay very close contact with my mama. My mom and dad's been the only ones there for me throughout everything. I mean, some can't say that because they burnt that bridge.
Yeah, we have the same thing with Mama Bear. I mean, that's the reason why when this came out, I was rolling. I was ready for it because I knew what happened right at the same time Bubba met up with them in what was it, New Mexico?
Yeah.
I knew a little bit of what was going on because that's whenever Taylor first came to her mom and said, "Hey, you know," and
Yeah.
then I
And if
listened.
anybody remembers correctly, I'm sorry to cut you off, but it took me going into Ghosts live with Taylor for any of this to even be continued, for any of this to keep spilling on. So y'all remember that.
Mama Bear, I know you're listening. A1 says hashtag stand with Mama Bear, and I agree with that.
No, I agree with that because it should be a violation of human rights to lie on people like this.
Well, if you're not Tammy, I do apologize. I just don't want it in here. Oh. Yeah. I'm lost. She's gone, Mom. Now do you want to come up here? You have the link.
Mother cometh.
And your son's asking for you to come up.
Just to get the crowd going.
Shit, I just banned the wrong person. Mom Bear, we're gonna have to fix that. Will you all let her know I did it? I accidentally blocked the wrong person.
Technically.
I just blocked A1. I just blocked A1. Let her know that was an accident.
That's the
Oh, I was trying to be nice to Southern. I put them in a timeout, and they come up and said something again about you. And I was like, nope, you're gone.
No.
Oh, the question was, why was I up on panel with him? Because I'm at work.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
They have their own life to live. I mean, I even asked them the same question. If you don't want to fucking be pansy about it, I asked them the same damn question. You know, why weren't y'all there? Oh, y'all at work? Oh, my bad, my bad. I expected one thing. Y'all's life had other plans, and I'm not there to fault that or fucking stop that. I mean, they could have, could have been like y'all and just hiding in the bushes.
I mean, the Southern went and like come to my channel and sent me added my channel. I was like, I don't know who that is. If that's
All
Pammy,
insanity.
but you have me and A1 on your
You're gonna have
side.
to go in the studios.
Yeah, I know. Give me a second.
Yeah, that's where you're gonna go unblock her at.
Yeah,
It's cold here.
I know how to unblock too.
Say what?
I said, I know how to unblock people too. All right.
So what's going on? What else going on? I just picked up the phone and started listening again. What's up?
We just busted Taylor bigger than shit. Would you like to tell your mother what Taylor told you?
Yeah, so about 3 or 4 weeks ago, one statement was made. It's too vile for the internet, but I'll paraphrase it for you because, I don't know if you were sitting in the bushes or not, but essentially, she had lost her good girl at the age of 18, right? She had told me that as soon as she got off the plane and to her boyfriend's house, they got busy. That's when she found out about how all it works and everything like that. Like I said, the whole conversation, I should have recorded it for the internet's sake so they would hear the kind of shit that, she puts off sometimes. But paraphrasing, just for the sake of the internet privacy concerns on YouTube, whatever would have you, is essentially she lost her virginity at the age of 18. So the question furthermore is, how was she sexually assaulted, raped, like she says, by Jason at the age of not only 14, I've heard the age of 11, fucking 18. I've heard 3 or 4 different ages. The timelines are inconsistent. And like the monetary thing, like the $4,000 she apparently left with, if that was true, why did I pay her phone bill? Why did dude buy the ticket way up there? Another one is, I've been watching her since I got on the panel. She slowly destroyed herself. Like I was talking earlier, as a victim to a victim. We don't like to talk about our case, the specifics, what happened. We don't even like to remember it happened. But here she is, all hunky dory on the internet, raw with her fist in the air. I got touched, basically, all hyping it up. Now she's getting people to send her money on the internet for a lawyer that she never emailed back. From the live I heard, she was supposed to email a certain figure back, and I'm assuming that was going to be the lawyer, and she never did. And as soon as she got on live, she up and remembered, I just sent him an email. The inconsistencies have pretty much ran her full circle.
I could have told you about her V card because she told me about it whenever she got up there and they were doing it. Because we're not going to go into specific details. Just understand, I know and I remember and I got the exact date that she left my house.
I got Ring doorbell footage
because she forgot. She sent me a video on the phone of the day she left to get on the airplane to go to watch it.
And me and what do you want to go at today? We'll just call you Stitching. Me and Stitching, we pretty much evaluated this heart thing that she's got is false because right ventricular, you have a pacemaker. Left ventricular, you have an LVAD device, and it makes a very distinct noise. The live she was on the other day, I couldn't help but notice there was a thump, 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 a rhythmic heartbeat in the background, almost like the phone was sitting on her chest, and it was like, could hear her heartbeat, and she wanted to, put on a faux heartbeat for people that was kind of off. It was irregular in beat sound. But with a left ventricular assist device, it goes ring, 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 ring. It doesn't. You don't have a heartbeat at all. You have a pump. But with a pacemaker, you could have tachycardia. I mean, it's your heart slowing and fast. It jumps up and slows down, but you don't take heart medicine for that. That's what it's what the pacemaker's for. See, so many inconsistencies. It's got me to where I can't even talk straight.
I'm letting it unfold itself because I'm going to pick it apart.
Like I told you the other day, sometimes that's the best thing to do. Go completely quiet, stay neutral, and watch her destroy herself. She destroyed herself yesterday on the live. Like, since I got up there with Brooks and them,
I know she did.
Up till now.
And then I know she did. And then I heard another live today. Supposedly I have a fucking P.O. box. Well, I need to check that some bitch. It ought to be full by now.
Damn, what's your P.O. box? I need to go check the mail there.
I don't know. I need to know.
Stimmy check
I need
went.
to know where it's at. I need to know all this information. I mean, since apparently I was not a part of my own life.
I want to figure out what's up underneath that tree she keeps talking about.
Y'all don't want to discuss the tree that she's talking about. I'm telling you, because if so, I'm telling you, I swear for God is my witness. There's 4 I'm going to jail.
She says she's got like a treaty oak or something up there. She's always around that damn oak tree. I don't know what's up with that damn tree, but she's got little trinkets and shit around it. And she says it's her favorite damn tree. And I'm like, well, what the hell?
Why don't we have Tammy, Liz, Ghost, and Roe explain, and Taylor explain what's underneath that fucking tree? Let's have them explain it, because they were all in that FaceTime chat.
I can go unblock clips. She just came in here, and I blocked her.
I want to know the significance of the tree, because I've heard the tree float around for a couple of days. Not from Mama Bear either. Y'all get this right. Not from Mama Bear. I don't listen to her channel. I listen to everybody else's.
You want it from Taylor's mouth, huh?
I've heard her say something about this damn tree. She said something about the tree last time I talked to her, but she got cut off because the phone signal went out. Because she was so far away from the camper or some shit like that.
Well, see, in
hell, both of them might
2023,
have stepped outside.
well, see, in 2023, when Roe and Lips and all them started bringing this up, they were talking about a baby that she had miscarried.
Oh.
And I didn't know nothing about it, so I swore up and down that Lips and Roe and all them was lying. Come to find out, per Taylor, they're not lying. So y'all all, including Ghost, hid a deceased baby and had her buried underneath the tree. Is that what y'all told me?
Holy shit, that is a
and
fucking
then had her
thing.
go do a DNC? I'm a pissed off motherfucker right now. This is why I ain't done alive.
So let me list the charges here for that. One, everyone that knows about it that helped her hide that, y'all are going to be charged with accessory. Y'all going to also be charged with accessory to wrongful placement of a body, desecration of a corpse. What else is it?
I can't help but tell it who's that.
There's another one. Fucking abuse of human remains. That's a felony. Not reporting a juvenile death. That's a felony.
You're right. And this
How
one
the fuck did y'all sit there and tell her to go put that underneath the fucking tree? How? Why didn't y'all call the fucking cops like we did that day to her? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
And y'all people are attacking my folks? Y'all are just as twisted. Y'all knew about a baby's
death. I fucking
death.
hate every goddamn one of you fucking grown-ass women that was involved in that.
Because she has a significance with that fucking tree. Like, she is never not around that damn tree. I see that tree in every video phone call we have up until the shit went down.
I want the goddamn property searched. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm done.
So, yeah, you guys that are attacking need to kind of back down because y'all are all felons. Y'all got a felony on y'all's head. That's desecration of a corpse, abuse of a human body.
Y'all wanted this motherfucking shit out. Now you got it out. She wasn't fucking touched. She's pissed off because Jason told her she couldn't come back home when she got her ass up there. The fucking course that she's going through right now because her boyfriend touched the goddamn foster kids. So stop the goddamn bullshit with me.
And like I said, Taylor does talk way more than she's supposed to. Taylor admits a lot more than she's supposed to. A lot of it's lies, but some of it's truth. It's up to a sane person, a right-thinking person, to figure out and, decipher what's the truth and what's a lie. And I know the tree's not a lie. She told me about it herself. That's how I know about it. She told me about 3 weeks ago.
And you four fucking bitches knew about it for fucking 2 years.
Y'all knew about it the longest time. I'm just finding out in 26.
I'm just finding out about it.
And if I remember correctly, they were the reason why me and Taylor didn't talk for years after she left. We're going to kind of look stupid on y'all now, don't it? It's funny how it backfires.
Southern, I'm sorry that I put you in a timeout. Now do you understand why you got blocked earlier? You got mistaken as others. I do apologize.
Yeah, sometimes they get on there and make new channels and shit.
Well, she put what the fuck? Oh my god. So she obviously didn't know
Yeah.
that little bit.
Oh yeah, I bet you a lot of people don't remember that. I remember everything. I remember everything until I retain information.
Everyone in chat, can you please put hashtag I stand with Mama Bear? Let her know she's loved right now. Please and thank you.
We need to start a GoFundMe for this lady for fucking therapy. Like real shit. They want to put her through so much pain, well, they can pay for her fucking therapy too.
I mean, that was heartbreaking to hear her cry like that.
That's her fucking grandbaby. I mean, that'd be the same if it was my kid and I did that. Shit, I wouldn't be looking at her. I wouldn't have the balls. Wouldn't have the gall.
I mean, Mama is so torn right now because of this. And it's not.
I mean, that could have been my niece, my nephew. I mean, that's destructive in my mind, but
And Bubba
you
just
know,
about it.
I expected nothing less from Taylor and the rest of them clowns because they seem like the people that would do it.
You know, she is so destroyed over this.
Oh, yeah. And everybody talks about her damn weight drop and everything. Well, don't y'all think y'all are stressing her out to the point y'all are killing her? Stress will make you lose weight. This lady can pass a hair follicle. Only thing she does is smoke weed. So, back off that bullshit. I mean, I'll pay for the hair follicle and I'll fucking video vlog the whole goddamn process. If you'd like. Who wants to fund it? Brooks, Roe, y'all want to fund it? What about you, Boober? You want to fund it? I'll do it.
Thank you, Michelle. I don't even know who you are, but thank you. So who wants to fund Mama Bear's now therapy that she's going to have to go through because of you people? You people. Not A1, not Stinky, not Bubba, not me, not Can, but the rest of them out there who want to stand with Taylor and make Mom feel the way you've made her feel.
If I pay for her therapy, I'll tell you what, I could pay for her therapy once I get up off my ass and get on my feet like I was supposed to. I'll admit it, I ain't scared. Then I can turn and countersue everybody that's, pushed her to this point because there's plenty of video evidence on YouTube. Y'all fuckheads forgot about that, didn't y'all? I can get y'all for emotional distress, duress, emotional damage, financial loss. I can get you for slander, defamation of character, libel. Do y'all not know these pronunciations and words and metaphors I'm talking about? I mean, phonics didn't work for you, did it? No. These are actual legal words I'm talking. These are actual things you incriminated yourself with, like people. Libel is a real fucking thing. Like, I can countersue you just for your video attacking this woman. I mean, it's called defamation of character. Because this lady can turn around and prove everything you're saying is true is not true. So that in itself is defamation of character, slander. And if you try to sue her for something that's not true, she can countersue you. It's called libel on your end. Y'all don't think about that, do y'all? No, because y'all are idiots and y'all use Google AI. Go read a law book.
Thank you, Michelle.
Get educated.
And you think it's bad that what you've done to her, but think Cattle King has been just as slandered.
That man has stood behind every word that has been said to her, and every word that has been said to him, he has brushed it off. I've seen it in his eyes. I think y'all should pay for his therapy too. I mean, y'all fucking down here for drinking and shit. I mean, don't y'all think you're driving the motherfucker to drink? I mean, I would do this shit. I'd go to drinking.
They down him for having anxiety to the point that he's got it. It's not his fault he has that anxiety.
No, look at the world. Look at the fucking monstrous place we live in. I have anxiety. I take medicine for my damn anxiety. I mean, I ain't scared to say it. I mean, the shit is real. Like, crying in the parking lot. Let's go into detail that. He went into work. He was maintenance. He worked maintenance. He fixed things inside of the Wendy's and shit. One day, He went in there like normal. He freaked out. Something got him it messed his day up, y'all. We all go through it. We're human beings. We got a heartbeat. Some of y'all don't. Some of y'all are fucking dead in the chest. But everybody that's got a heartbeat goes through anxiety. I go through it too. And I'm a hard son of a bitch. You know, I've seen multiple industries. I've been out there in the hardest environments men work in. I have anxiety. I mean, this shit gives me anxiety because I don't know what's going to happen from one day to the next. If I'm going to wake up, my mom's dead from a heart attack from all the stress that y'all are causing her. I don't know if my dad's going to drink himself to death because he can't escape the bullshit that is perpetually put on him from people lying. I mean, if you got something to say something nice. If you ain't got nothing nice to say and it ain't worth getting your job, bro, don't fucking say it at all.
I was like, that's what I was always taught. You know, if it's not worth saying, don't say it. You know, and at this point, this wasn't worth saying.
Exactly. And see, I was taught by roughnecks. You know, my mom always taught me the right way and everything, but my hard-headed ass got out there at a young age, thought I can talk to whoever, however. And an old man once taught me, he said, if it ain't worth you getting your job, bro, don't fucking say it. Because somebody out there will fucking hit you in your shit. Some people don't care. That ain't never been truer in my life. I ain't never heard truer words spoken. Because I did just that, and I got popped dead off in the mouth. Yeah, the world's real, y'all. Touch grass. Get off the fucking screen every now and then. The shit has consequences.
Yes, ma'am. Like I said, Michelle, I mean, I'm a victim. And you know what? When I hear people like that say they're a victim, my heart wants to go out to them. But then you sit there and you listen to the story that they have to tell. And they tell you different ages, but the ages, two of them don't line up with the man even being in their house. You know,
He wasn't around at the age of 11. Like, she was with our grandparents at that point. Like, I don't get this. No, correction, I'm wrong. Holy shit, I lied. Y'all get me, burn me down. I was 11. She's 4 years younger than me, so she was 9. I met Jason when I was 13. So therefore, she was 12. I might have been 15. I don't know. It's been a lot of years. I've known Jace for 10 and I'm 20. Yeah, it's 15 because I'm 25 now. I've known Jace for 10 years. So, yeah, I corrected myself. I stand by it. The age range don't line up. The stories don't line up. I mean, May 8th, 2013. I remember the exact fucking date. 11:20 p.m. The exact time. I remember precise ass details, bro. This happened to me when I was 13. It's almost 13 years ago. Next year will be 13 years. I remember everything, how it happened, when it happened, the way it happened. Her stories keep changing. So from one victim to another, it's up to y'all's better judgment to analyze the aptitude level of this so-called victim. Because I don't think it's a victim. I think it's more of a, hey, I need attention, grab me, you know, Teletubby shit.
so you finally broke her. I hope you guys are happy.
Oh yeah, somebody better start get the reparations going because like I said, I can and will counter sue. I got plenty of material. You know, I got plenty of free time. I can get a good damn lawyer. I mean, ain't nothing to find somebody willing to take this case on, especially when they hear all the details and got all the information. It's a slam bam case. A lot of people couldn't be losing their assets in their liquidations. Hope you pulled your stocks out of the stock market.
Amen. A1 victim never forgets.
Never.
Sad.
We never forget. I mean, I have it down to the timestamp.
Survivors. Keep that in mind. We aren't victims. We are survivors.
And any kind of victim worth salt, worth carrying on with her alleged story, she'd be right up here in the comments with, hey, hello, it really happened, hello, you know, trying to get our attention. Or somehow, some way, she'd get out the word to us that, hey, we're speaking wrong. Which way the backlash? I'm gonna tell you, is going to be immediately after this live, or somebody's probably mid process right now. Restreaming this restream. I don't really give a fuck. Hi. Anyway, yeah, it's going to happen after this, so
Good A1.
it's not gonna counter it before.
Bubba, A1 sent Mama Bear some free consultation resources that are right near you guys, so that way you both have them, I guess, as well.
Yeah, because I think I need that therapy after this one.
Yes, people need to pay for this. I'll agree.
I mean, you'd be more of a man or a woman if you come up now and admit your fault. Don't post a live hating on everybody. Be like, hey, look, I fucked up. I believed her. I slandered your name. I said all kinds of wrong shit about. I myself as a man, I would respect another man for coming up and admitting that they were wrong, as opposed to keep on continuing making vile videos, vulgar posts and shit about them and everything. I don't respect a man like that. I won't even fight a man like that because essentially it's not even a man. They should have their genitals changed. They should be a woman with their feelings like that. Any man worth his salt will come up and say something.
I know they've been talking about Mama Bear in a lot of chats. I've loved
I talk about her all the time. I sit back and I watch. I don't watch her channel like I've mentioned before. I watch everybody else's. This is how I've compiled this much information and can discredit her this far because I sit back and I watch. I don't with it and I stand with this one and oh my god, fucking. Sometimes people, you have to be two-faced. Sometimes you have to play both sides of the coin. Not a lot of people understand that comprehension. It's just above their level of thinking. They got room temperature IQ. Maybe my IQ is just too high for them. I don't know, but it's really easy to figure this one out. I got the puzzle pieces. I can put them on the table. I can go grab the helmet crayons if anybody needs help.
I shouldn't be laughing. I mean, it's serious. I was in tears just a minute ago, but you're so right.
I'm telling you, I can make a judge crack. Some of the stupidity that exists in this world is it's beyond humility. It's
A1 says,
demoralizing.
you're right. You're an intelligent, well-spoken man.
I can't. It really bothers me because I can't believe this is my sister. Like, you are blood related to me. Like, you should have a little bit more intelligence. My other sister, she's doing well in her life. She's got her own thing going. My brothers have their own thing going. They're doing well in life. It's just you over here starting the shit with no substance. It's like, what are you doing? It's like one of them cathode ray tube TVs. Sometimes you got to smack it to work, Maybe a flower pot needs to do the work. I'll say it. I ain't scared.
Aileen, you're right. I mean, you are. Heck, I can have a conversation with Bubba and me and him never miss a beat. We know what we're talking about. Mama Bear calls it word salad, but most of the time we get to the end of what we're saying to each other.
It's just a higher intellectual conversation if you prefer a foreground of higher expectation on wording, pronunciations, different linguistic methods, I have an above college reading level.
Well, Mr. Cole does too.
Well, apparently a lot of other people do, but they're like I said, they got room temperature IQ. They got the right plan, wrong execution.
Me too. Like I said, if you can't get a hold of her, A1, you can ask Bubba. Most of the time, she's in the phone or in some type of chat with me. More likely with Candace. Just saying.
And if she goes completely MIA, I'm pretty sure somebody will come and find her.
Like I said, if I don't hear from her within the day, I'm texting Bubba going, "Hey, what's going on, Mom?"
Oh yeah. And typically, if she goes missing from here and Dad's here, she's probably got a fishing pole. She probably went fishing. She loves fishing. She like her calm place is by bodies of water.
A1 is not a higher IQ, it's the way they choose to put their brains to work. Or
Right plan, wrong execution.
I swear, A1, poor woman, she's always on the phone. I don't know how she doesn't lose her voice. Although she has to run away to the bedroom to get away from Bubba sometimes.
Oh yeah, because I harass her all the time. I harass you too.
And she ain't picking on him, or if he ain't picking on her, he's trying to pick on his other, sister over here, the unbiological one.
I'm talking about mid conversation too. I just pop on through the screen. Hey, how you doing? Walk by. You're not safe here.
You are not safe.
I am everywhere. I'm a fly. I'm everywhere.
Don't say that too loud. Candace will come after you with her fly swatter next
Oh,
time.
I forgot she had fly swatter. Hold on, let me fly away.
Yes, Mama Bear does care. That's just it. And honestly, sometimes she cares a little bit too much, and that's her fault. You know.
I'm a faulter right here. She cared for the wrong damn kid. Because this one right here really fucked her over. Really fucked her up.
Yeah.
I'll say it.
Yep. This one has her totally in a tailspin. Yes, she is a mama bear. You're right. And I don't care what anyone has to say. No, she's mama bear. Because guess what? Let someone fuck with me or Bubba or even you, A1, and that woman is going to come for them. You can ask Bubba. He's heard enough about other creators out here that don't like me that can make a lot of people laugh.
I can attest to that.
If they knew the true end of the story.
Yeah.
Bubba's actually met my old man, and he can tell you she don't like white men. She don't date white men. I'm not going to marry a white man. Full blood Chickasaw Choctaw, right down the middle.
Y'all are lucky she tolerates me on panels and phone calls. I mean, come on now. I irritate the hell out of that woman.
Oh yeah, she would speak up for you too. She speaks up for the right. And
She'll stand for you if you're in the right, but
whenever she started realizing Taylor wasn't in the right, she quit standing with her own daughter, which I don't blame her. We all need to start standing with Mama. I mean, heck, she even now speaks up for Candace. Think about it. 2 years ago, no offense, Candace, the two of you really didn't care for each other.
I'll say if anybody had any bit of regards for feelings and how it would make people feel, how it damages reputations, they would have investigated just a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
I don't engage with them because hypothetical give me a good reason why you have a problem with somebody, and that's can be proven.
Yeah. But either you're going to have to take over the panel so that way I can go to the little girl's room, or we're going to have to end this live.
I can take over for a minute.
Okay. All right. Give me a second. Let me mute myself because God only knows if my child's going to come running. Did you mean to run away? Okay. Still here. My signal dropped. All right. Well, y'all. Okay. I just got a message that the husband to be is at the fire department helping fix one of the tankers. A part broke. So I don't know when he's going to be home. I've got to feed the child at some point tonight. I know she needed to hear this. That's the reason why I kept messaging her and making sure she was still listening.
Oh,
You know,
okay, I can hear it. My audio dropped too. That's weird.
we can hear you. You're loud. Anyway, yes, Mama Bear needed this. She needs to know that she does have people in her corner. More so than what she thinks.
Hold on one sec. I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Well, we can hear you just fine.
Okay. I don't know. My speaker like on my phone is like weird. I figured it was my Wi-Fi.
Well, that's like whenever Aspen would call me, I had to go in because I put everyone on speaker, especially on YouTube. If I'm going to be in the or Facebook, if I'm going to be in the house, you're going on speaker because guess what? If I'm inside, I'm doing something 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Which explains why my child in the 3rd grade had a college degree vocabulary. They're like, the only thing you can't say is ours. I was like, yeah, well, that might be a good thing.
Well, he can say everything else, so that matters, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, now he can say his ours too.
Yeah.
Oh, little autistic little turd. Like he put 2 and 2 together on the can or on Summer's case, and he popped off to me one day. He goes, "Mama, I got a question." I was like, "What?" She goes, "How many brothers does Summer have?" I was like, "3." She goes, "Okay." And how many adults were at that house? I was like, "At all times, at least 2." He goes, "And how did Summer go missing again?" I was like, out the back door, and he goes, "Okay, so here's my question. There was always someone watching the adults, and there was always someone watching the children." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "So how could anyone think an adult did this? Or one of the children in that household did this?" He goes, "They couldn't have." And I'm looking at him going, "You're only 8 and you figured that out?" Damn. I've taught you something good.
You did right.
And that's, whenever I tell people he's high functioning autistic, they're like, "Oh, poor baby." No, you don't understand. That's a superhero to this child. That's a superpower. I'm kind of jealous. I got the photographic memory, but I don't have it like he has it.
Mental photographer. We're talking expert level genius.
I mean,
The Good Doctor. If anybody's ever seen The Good Doctor, watch that show. You'll see how high functioning autistics see the world. Things
yeah,
explode quite literally in their heads. These people see the world in a different way.
you're right, A1. I mean, although he tells me I'm too sentimental. That's my weakness is I'm too sentimental. He told me last night I was too sentimental because I was like, I remember whenever you were just so little, and now you're so big. I don't like it. Heck, 6 years old, you're the same height as a 3-year-old. Now you're almost as tall as I am. I don't like this.
Yeah, for you, and it's like, what? When did you get so tall?
And when I have a lot of mods actually on this live that are retired teachers. Um, and I have one that is a retires, or well, she's a psychologist and she works with autistic children.
Yeah,
So
they're very gifted individuals.
I think Bubba probably is autistic, and that's probably the reason why me and him can carry on conversations and be like, I get you.
See, I have beliefs that I am autistic because I have photographic memory. I can remember numbers like they're nothing. I have certain traits that autistic people have. I've never been diagnosed, but I know every human being alive is on the spectrum. Whether they cross that threshold and it inhibits them, it's all down to genealogy.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I have a lot of them traits of being autistic, and I think that's where my intelligence really lies at. But I've never went and got the test done. And I really don't like water in my face. But I swim. But I don't like shower water going in my face. It freaks me the fuck out. I don't know why. And that right there, I've been told, is a dead giveaway. I'm not too sure of that. I'm skeptical.
Well, see, I'm the same way. I don't like I can't even swim to save my own life. What am I talking about? But I hate water in my face. But I've always attributed that to me being almost drowned at the age of 4 and then again at the age of 5. That's where I thought that came from.
Lake, a pool or something. If I know I'm going in the water, I'm fine with it. But the moment the shower comes on and I touch my face, knowing I'm going to touch my face to the wall, I freak out. I hold my breath and I kind of, puff out my cheeks and everything. I'm a little kid and everything. I'm a grown ass man. I'm saying, what the hell is this? Why does my body do this?
Well, did you know there is a link between ADHD and autism?
Yes, it's called it's almost a fucking acronym for it. It's ADHD.
Well,
there is a very, very, very positive link that brings people with ADHD into the autistic spectrum. See, there goes the speech thing, the autistic spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that's where I'm at because I can look at things in my head, and I'm like, okay, I'm looking at your car for a second. And I look at your engine block, it explodes in my head, like quite literally in a sense. Like I'm watching it, like you picture something. And I'm picturing it in my head. This thing explodes, and I'm seeing every part, how it comes out, how it functions, how it works. And I see the entire world like it's like trees, chairs, anything I look at, I'm looking at how it works, how it comes apart, how it's put together, how it's designed, what it's designed to do. It's weird, and it's a sensory overload sometimes. And I believe that's what drives me into manic states, where how they get people that are ADHD, they get mad very frequently because they can't regulate themselves. I think that has a lot to do with the sensory overload, and it messes with your memory, and it does all kinds of stuff to you. And a lot of it's attributed to ADHD and misdiagnosed as ADHD when it's really high functioning or savant syndrome.
Yeah.
People with savant syndrome, oh my God, they're intelligent, but they most likely have some kind of inhibition to socialize with people. Like they can't talk regularly because their words are so far advanced in their head, but their mouth and their tongue, the way their vocal cords work, they can't pronounce it. Almost like I'll trip up on my words because sometimes they don't pronounce right. And my mind will stick it right there. It catches it right there. It's like, what? This word, That's why I stutter a lot, because it doesn't pronounce right in my head. But I suck at that.
I spelled that right.
Now there's been a link attributed from Tylenol into causing ADHD and stuff like that.
Yes, I've heard that too, and I'm like, yeah, they always told me.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I was like, I've seen that, but I don't know if that's just internet hype or what. I mean, it's possible. Looking at all the people we looked over that actually have high functioning autism, like, maybe there might be something there. Look at this guy. He's done engineer the whole water powered car. Well, where'd he go? Well, we don't know. That guy, he was, I think he was autistic, but he engineered a car that ran on water vapor. Big Petroleum said no. I can tell you one thing though. It's funny. It reminds me. Taylor, she had my ex fiance who has my kid. She had her family believing that she had Tourette's. Well, try to make them believe it. They didn't really believe. They asked me if she had Tourette's. And I was like, no. Like she would do these little nervous ticks, go, and like weird sounds and shit. She developed these on her own, like self-diagnosed these things to herself.
Oh,
Y'all, this is the person we're supposed to be standing with, right? Like, I don't think so. If she's diagnosing herself, she might be a problem to herself. You can see the inside of a padded room.
well, that's kind of like my friend Shayna. She used to diagnose her elements, and one day me and her husband both looked at her and told her to stop. Just stop.
I actually have it's like the damn paper is like a mile long, but I actually have what's wrong with me in black and white. And that was pulled last year.
Oh, they've decided the only thing wrong with me is fibromyalgia, um, severe anxiety, PTSD, battered wife syndrome. Do I need to keep going?
If you wish. I mean,
Osteoarthritis, you know,
I mean, I've
the
been
normal
diagnosed
shit that you
with
can't get a check for.
bipolar 1, 2. I've been diagnosed with ADHD essentially since birth. I came out of there bouncing, I guess. Hell, fucking, I was a little bunted running all over the damn place. I have schizoaffective disorder. I have mania. I have all kinds of things, and they're documented. But
Oh,
you see me out here on the internet acting a goddamn fool, do you? No, you don't. So don't take me wrong. Okay, now that we got that established.
that's kind of like my friend Ange. Okay, she's a sociopath, diagnosed sociopath,
Uh-huh.
and you don't see her out here making up all these lies.
Yeah, but there went the fax machine, whole grammatic board fried there for a second. I couldn't even think of what to say. There you go. Okay,
No, heck, I called her over our next whole ordeal, and she's like, "Oh, honey, don't worry. Think about what happened to me and my daddy." And I'm like, "I don't want to think about it."
yeah. And like a lot of people wouldn't have thought what I just listed was wrong with me. And that's not all that's wrong with me, mind you. But do I sound proud to say that? Am I out there saying, oh, I mean, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this? Have I been told to stop listing my disorders as well? No, because I'm an apathetically correct thinking person. I mean, this one's really defective. I think this one might have been dropped. I don't think my mom did it. My mom didn't drop her. It wasn't mom. It might have been Destiny. It might have been that. I don't know.
Well, that's what I think I asked you one day. Did someone drop your sister on her head?
I think she hit her. I think she swung too high on the fucking playground, hit the damn monkey bars, and spiraled off the damn merry-go-round. This one really hit her head some fucking way. We can't recall where. She needed to go to the hospital then to diagnose her brain damage because she's apparently got a CTE or some damn TBI out there. There's some really wrong cognitive disorder.
It's sad. But she really needs to go get help. But I don't think a lawyer's going to help her, you guys.
Psychiatrist will.
Yeah, that would help her.
I mean, just the right amount of medication. The child needs to take lithium, like something. Not your Ambien, you're tripping. Like, go seek behavioral health because there's something short circuiting up there. There's something. She's not a victim of anything but her own self. Like the psychology is way wrong for a victim. And you're a victim of circumstances. Psychology is wrong. I can't answer that phone call right now. I'll have to answer that later. But anyway, the psychology is really wrong.
Yeah.
You should be hiding in a corner, scared to death, and not on the internet. Like, you got my foot tucked in the dryer trying to figure out what in the absolute diagonal fuck happened. Like, did you? Is this from the time you fell out the damn swing and hit your head on the rocks? Like, at the playground? At the park? When we were 12? When I was 12 and you were like, I don't know, 8?
Well, see, my little sister, her excuse is my mother dropped her in between the cow guards.
Yeah.
She has a literal excuse for her head injury. You remember those pack and plays back in the day? My children never used a pack and play because my mother went to go help me back across the cow guard. She went over to pick me up with one arm, and when she did, my little sister tumbled out. So, whenever we talk about people and their head injuries, it's true in my family.
Head injuries run quite deep in my family, and that's because everybody in my bloodline just gets drunk, falls over shit. We don't beat each other. We beat we beat ourselves with the earth. You know, I'm guilty of it. I'm done fell off a couple damn times. That might be what's wrong with me. I mean, hell, I don't know, but I ain't out there acting a fucking fool. There's ways to be a menace in passive aggressive ways. Like, hello, why don't you irritate your mom in another fucking way? Don't give her fucking heart attack and anxiety.
Well, obviously, they thought they'd send another one in here. Anyway, I think we're about ready to wrap it up. I think you've said what you need to say to clear yourself. I hope your baby's mom is okay with what you put out. And if she ever wants to get a hold of me, she can. You've got a way to get a hold of me. You can tell her, reach out to me. You know.
If she hasn't gotten me blocked, which she probably does, I wouldn't doubt it. I don't put it past her. She's mad at me, blocks me for sure. I say anything.
Well, you can always tell your mother to tell her that if she needs to reach out to someone, she can reach out to me, you know.
I sure will.
But honestly, she needs to go get a restraining order. That's my best advice.
And I'll be looking into. I'll be researching. I'll be researching into ways to counteract these allegations against them, and see if there's any way to get paid restitution in mom's favor. That's what I'll do. Because I think they need to pay for her damn therapy and restitution, pay damages.
Yep.
She got this whole shit started. I think she needs to figure this one out.
Yep. I'll agree. I'll be back later this evening, if not after I end this one. I've got some other stuff I want to cover. So I learned as of yesterday that now there's 3 Nancys that have went missing underneath mysterious circumstances. And I want to go over that with you guys, since you guys are my true crime people.
The serial Nancy disappearance.
Well, okay, so I heard last night from Ed there was a Nancy in Washington that went missing.
Yeah.
And then I also heard there was a Nancy in California that went missing. She was in her 50s. The other one was in her 30s. And then you got Nancy Guthrie, who's in her 80s. And 2 of them were removed. Well, all 3 of them were probably removed from their own houses.
Yeah, that's what it's sounding like.
We know Nancy Guthrie was removed from her bed. We know the other one was removed from her home, and a rape took place in her bed, and her body was later found. That was done by a painter that was painting her house. So, yeah, We have some crazy shit to go over.
Don't like she's out in the world.
Huh?
What the heck is going on that side of the world?
Yeah, and it's that side of the world right now. The other Nancy, from what I heard from Ed, a neighbor went to jail for it, claimed that he murdered the woman. But as a smoker myself, whenever I leave the house, especially if I'm going to go do extracurricular activities, I'm taking my cigarettes with me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to leave them at home. Just saying.
Not at all.
I don't know very many men or women who would.
Yeah.
So, and that case has still not been, she's still not been found, and that case has still not really been cleared.
Yeah.
And then you got Nancy Guthrie's case, and we still don't know what happened with her. So, and if Bubba wants to come back and sit on panel with me, he's more than welcome.
I might. You never know.
You know, I have no problem with Bubba. I actually like him. He gives me someone to talk to, and I don't feel so crazy up here by myself.
Yeah. Because it does get crazy sometimes.
Especially when you're talking to yourself and you're answering yourself.
Yeah. Wondering if somebody's in the bushes. In the bushes.
Oh, I know I have bush watchers.
I call them bush wookies.
So give me about 30 minutes to an hour. Let me figure out what the boyfriend's going to be doing. He wanted to know what was for dinner. I told him his leftovers, which was his tuna and macaroni and cheese. And I told him that the child wanted ramen. That's the only request from the kids, ramen.
I mean, that's simple but easy. That's fair enough right there. Take that.
So I'm going to eat my sushi.
All right. I'm going to give my boss man a call back. He tried to call on the live stream, but I had to get this cleared up before I had to call him.
Yeah.
This is my folks that I'm talking about.
Well, we need to find you a job down there and get yourself.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually, yeah, that's what he's calling me about. I got to go and do some repairs and stuff around his ranch and whatnot. I ain't scared. I'll tell him. I mean, they ain't gonna, what they gonna do? Talk shit behind a damn screen? If they're behind a screen, I'm out there working. What do you got to say?
At least you have a job, right?
My salary costs more than your damn mortgage, son. What are you talking about up there?
And Winona knows this has started all this shit with you guys. She knows that you make more than she does.
Oh, yeah. I can easily clear 100,000 a year, and that ain't no lie. I've got the skills. I've got the trade. I got multiple trades on me. I can fix your engine just by hearing the way it runs. I can weld skyscrapers in place with my eyes closed. Oh, man, I don't like to brag about it, but I kind of like to brag about it because not a lot of people can do what I can do. And I'm just 25. I've been, like I mentioned before, I've been in some of the toughest industries men have worked in. I've seen women try to get up in these industries, and I'm not trying to say anything bad, but they walk up in there, and I've seen a woman just straight turn around. No, fuck this. Well, hey, where you going? No, I didn't know it was going to be this hard. It's just a welding shop. Well, the hell with that. You see that fire coming off of it? We catch fire daily. Well, what do you mean?
My dad was a welder.
I've seen a man come for a weld test, scared of sparks. Scared to just shit, you not scared of sparks. I mean, these people don't really know the people they fucking with.
Mittens, get down. Ah, damn cat. Not even my cat, but I'm fixing to find something to throw at it somewhere. Probably getting into her bread too up there. It's probably what she's doing.
Mm-hmm. Cats love bread for some damn reason. And here's a good one I can brag about. I can actually say this. The people who are talking bad about me and talking bad about my folks don't realize my folks raised somebody whose hands are worth more than your entire fucking generation's bloodline is. These are $1 million hands. What do you mean? These people raised this. I mean,
I wouldn't be talking too much shit because somebody's standoffish as I could do anything. I could go from computers to engines to structures like it's nothing. And you folks are talking bad about my folks, but y'all don't know these folks raised me. Yeah. It's like a surreal moment, like, holy shit, wait a minute. That's Bubba is, oh shit. And he can wait. Yeah, get them backtracking really fast. Especially when they know I make more money than they do.
At least you are in an industry where you can make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that just refers to the further statement that my hands are worth more than your bloodline. But I wouldn't talk shit. So what do you do for a living? I mean, I do shit make skin crawl. Where you see danger, I see fun. Many folks can attest to that. I mean, my dad has seen me do some crazy shit. I get up there and tell you, shit. Sometimes I wonder about that boy. What the fuck is wrong with him? I ain't doing that.
Well, it looks like my oldest child's enjoying Kentucky and the snow.
I would stay far the hell away from Kentucky. I don't know what it is, but that place gives me creeps. Kentucky, Tennessee, that's. I mean, there's just so much wrong in that place. I don't know what it is. It's got to be something in the water. I'm from Louisiana, and that should say something. There's something in the water down that way. I don't know what the hell it is? People disappearing without a damn trace. You got all kinds of weird shit happening. How do you lose somebody that damn easy? This is a human being we're talking about. How do you lose it? You need an air tag?
Oh, okay. Yes, Nancy Woodrum. Yeah, I think it will be. I think we'll all enjoy it. It'll be a good, mind break for me with actually doing true crime, not having to cover people making false accusations of SA and heaven help Arctic Fox. That's my prayer is God, you got him. You know what you're doing with him. Fix it.
I'm not saying I won't judge you, but I'll say if somebody does that and they seek help, like certain people we talk about in these streams channels, if you seek help after doing that, I'm not saying I won't look at you different, but I have just a little bit of respect for you. If you go and seek the help yourself,
yeah,
everybody has a chance to self-rehabilitate. And that's what people.
I'm guessing he's still inpatient, A1, but like I said, at least he went and got himself help. He might never be able to come back to YouTube, but at least he went and got himself help. Believe it or not, covering true crime cases do break people. They really, really do. I mean, I think because of what I've been through my life, that it's not broke me. So I have to look at it. I guess it's because of what I've been through that, they don't break me like they do the rest. I've seen even my friend Edward Denzel a couple of years ago went through where he couldn't sleep because of it. I mean, it mentally messes you up. Um, so even Ed's had to take a break. Now he's he's still going to be doing his podcast. He said he's going to make them very, very, maybe 2 to 3 times a month instead of every Friday. So that way he can start doing consultations for people with missing people. Now, with that, there is a hefty fee that comes with it, and he's also reaching out to not only individuals with missing people, but cops, stuff like that, people who need someone who's done all the research. I mean, and when I say a hefty price, he wants $300. That's to me not that much,
No.
For me to consultate for 3 hours with you and go over the case with you, I'm asking $300. That's not bad. So we'll see where that ends up with Ed. Of course, he isn't stopping with me. He will be every Thursday night. We'll either do true crime or trivia.
Trivia.
Trivia. We do true crime trivia on Thursdays most of the time.
Yeah.
But here as of late, I kind of took a break for the month of February because we were all hot and heavy with the Nancy Guthrie stuff and covering it every single day.
Yeah.
And then during that time frame, we had Molly and Colt found. So their remains were found, and then it's just been crazy. And then I got word that there's other remains that have been found in another case that I've been following. Can't say anything about it, which sucks. But hopefully in a few months we'll have a resolution with that case and I'll be able to talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, I'm getting off here. It's been 2 hours. I need my break.
I'm going to jump down too. And I'll talk to
Bubba
you
has a phone call he's got to go make.
Yeah, I need to call my boss man and see what he wants me to do.
Mm-hmm. So I'll talk to you later, Bubba, and see you guys here in about an hour and 30 minutes. Bye,
Yes, sir.
y'all.
Later.